Evening, welcome back to Greedfall. So at the moment we don't have a huge rush on going and doing the story. Instead, I kind of want to try the combat arena we found. Also, the more of this game I play, the more I want there to be a mini-map, because it would be really useful for seeing where you need to go. You're going to charge me $25 every time I go down here, are you? No. Good man.
Good day! Interested in making a...
What type of fighting?
There's a bit of everything, if you're tempted.
On what are people...
On the arena! Fortunes are made and...
I'll be going now.
Later, then.
The very name Coin Arena suggests that there might be more than one arena in the game.
Ready to excite the crowd? Perfect. As soon as you're ready, you can jump right in. My lords and ladies, here is a new team of fighters taking to our proud arena. Give them a hearty welcome!
Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, that was pretty straightforward.
Ready to excite the crowd?
I need to get going.
Oh, right, yeah, because there's different waves, but you get to rest in between. Can you go out, please? Come on, then. Could have done this like 5 minutes ago. Do I get my health back in between rounds? You do, but not your armor necessarily.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Man, my AI is doing way more damage than I am. Okay, that was pretty straightforward.
Really appreciated it. Perfect. You saw them win the first challenge with audacity, and here they are again for the second.
That's 5 bears.
Applause for this unique team, led by the congregation legate herself.
It's a bit of an escalation. Come on, Pickle. Good girl. Sure, looks like it auto-saved there. Okay, these guys don't actually do that much damage to me. It's just they've got a lot of armor. Also, how often do things get die saved, Gaston? It's the same, just 6 of them. Is that the only one that dialogue he has in a fight? Well, at least we'll unlock the dodge roll. Okay, the arrows mean you can't go down that way. Picking more Fury Gem, that's nice. And getting our attributes. Deal more damage to things, I guess, would be pretty handy. Deal more armor damage.
Excellent. And the
I need to get going.
Did that last one drop something? It was where you dropped blue, but I didn't get to see it or pick it up. So that sucks.
ready to excite the crowd.
Sure.
Perfect. Here for your greatest pleasure, our team of excellence. Once again, they are here to kick up the sand of the arena, hoping this time to win the third challenge.
Flying enemies. Okay, you can still just attack them, it's not some sort of accuracy thing.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Yeah, these things hit a little harder. Let's give it another try. Kind of hard to track with their attacks because they don't really look like they're animating much, or like their normal movements.
Things are about to get dicey.
Okay, just more of them, right? Venomous dust. Oh, this guy's just spit at you. Cool. Oh, they can spit backwards too. That's also nice. Okay, that's kind of tricky. Good to see my companions can't die. Also, it's just more of the same, except there's a big one. Maybe we're not high enough level, we'll do this one. Nope. It's just too much damage. Three hits and you're dead.
Ready to excite? Are you sure? Well, if you...
Yeah, I need to level up and get some better gear for that one. Tell me if you see a winner, yeah? Merchant camps. During long journeys, you can stop at a wandering merchant's camp. We're going from inside the city to inside the city. Okay. How did we get to...
Desarde, I have a favor to ask.
Very well, I'm listening.
Do you remember the story of Jonah?
Of course.
Well, I'm like him. A donation to the sea. My family also gave me to the Nords. I don't know anything about my real family, except when I was born, the Nord I must have been used to settle a debt or forge a truce, but the mystery of my origins has now become an obsession. If I were patient enough, I'd wait to become a fleet commander, but since being laid off...
And you want me to help you?
You understand correctly. The records of all mine must be in the harbor office in New Serene. But if I go, could you go there and bring...
Of course. But you'll have to come with me to...
Right. Despite my desire to know...
Don't worry.
Greenblood, there's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
I recruited a young man for the guard. I've been tracking his progress. I would like you to meet him.
My opinion.
Ever since our departure from Serene, but I have clear standing orders to assure the
I see.
Precisely. I can see that you're busy. We'll see to this later. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Wow, that does a lot more damage. I should buy some more health potions, given I burned through quite a few. Health potions are expensive. I can get by without them for now. See, I need agility to use this saber. That wasn't made clear earlier. Also, why is this a higher quality if that does more damage? Weird. I might not costume. Oh, that was a gift I got, right. Oh, picking up this way. What is up with my cape there? If I sprint, the textures stop loading. That's normal.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style?
Yeah, that's new. Whenever I run, my cape loses its colours.
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The harbour office is well guarded, both outside and inside. Getting through the main entrance is impossible.
There must be a blind spot. There's always one.
You could dress as a knot and go through the back door, but someone may recognize you inside.
I'll need to be much more discreet. A potion could help me.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any knots, I made some inquiries. The harbour office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with wine.
I see. You want us to spike the wine so that they sleep during our search?
It's a proven technique, and I can assure you they do not sniff the wine before drinking it.
Right. Let's get a sleeping potion. Then we'll go see Dieter.
Handily enough, I believe the merchant sells sleeping potions. That cape thing is really distracting me now.
You'll find all you... Welcome! Have you seen any... Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Yes, why? You looking to have a good time?
It seems like you're sending to the harbour office every night.
So, there's no law against that, is there?
No, and I'm not here to stop you.
Listen, Dieter, we just wanted to add a secret ingredient to your wine tonight.
What? Are you joking? Are you trying to slip a laxative in it?
We were thinking more of sleeping pills. Nothing bad, you see.
Listen, I have nothing against a little prank, but I can't risk losing my best customers.
Captain
Convince
Vasco
himself.
is very influential among the Nords. Maybe he could help expand your excellent clientele even further.
If you accept, I could arrange for your agreement to come to fruition. In San Mateus, for example.
San Mateus. I would have to recruit. But yeah, that would be interesting.
So then, we agree.
Yes, that's fine. Tonight your friends will receive their delivery. Seasoned. Now, give me the sleeping potion.
Oh, that was easy.
You should be able to slip into the Harbor Master's office after dawn. But you should still dress as one of us, just to make sure you avoid confrontation.
Good idea. I'll see to it.
Already done, buddy.
Are your boots warm?
Dieter's girls will arrive later tonight. We can wait here if you're ready.
I am.
We'll wait for Dieter's girls to do their work as planned.
Dieter's daughter.
Then we'll enter.
Very well. It's definitely the safer option.
Dieter's girls are gone. Bud should get a good night's sleep now.
You should go. I'll wait here as planned. I can't risk getting caught there.
Don't worry. I'll make sure not to hurt anyone.
Good luck, Disarde.
See, you say that like, you know, gotta save the game, because I'm not confident I'm not gonna hurt anyone.
Locked. Locked.
Easy enough.
I was able to recover your file, Vasco. And nobody saw me.
Wonderful. You did everything perfectly. So, let's see what this file can tell us. So I was right. My real name is Leandra, son of the Darcy family from Serene. Nobles, I suppose.
Yes. I must admit that I had no idea they had given a son to the Nords.
To think that I spent my childhood polishing ship bridges when I could have been wearing silk.
I'm sorry for you, Vesco. But growing up in nobility is not as simple as it sounds.
Really? Well, whatever. I've learnt my real name thanks to you, and that's what I wanted.
Leandra Darcy. I remember coming across a Darcy at my uncle's court. Your brother, no doubt.
My brother? What was he like?
It was a long time ago. We were children. I couldn't tell you what he looks like today.
A brother? I wonder if we are alike despite our completely different lives. Thank you for sharing this and for telling me about him. You gave me back my identity. This is more important than the Norts care to admit.
That's good reputation. Nice. Okay, well, that's something. I wonder if I can just talk to Kurt to get his quest going.
Greenblood, tell me, do you remember that young... I would still like to... So then,
But of course.
Raina must be with the other recruits in the barracks.
I've been asking myself why everyone calls you Captain, seeing as you have no ship. But now I'm beginning to understand.
I'm happy to have poured some oil in your lantern, sailor. Best forge in Tier 3D. Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
Good day, soldiers.
Your Excellency,
Captain,
Soldiers,
may we be of service?
what is your charge?
Maintain order in the city, Excellency. Anything else, Excellency?
Rank and assignment, soldiers.
Recruit, first class, Blue Silver Regiment, 8th Company, Your Excellency.
the Blue Silver Regiment is made up of men attributed to serve the Congregation of Merchants. I'm one of them, and the 8th Company was sent to Tier 4D with 2 other companies.
Anything else, Excellency?
I'm looking for the soldier, Raina. Is he in the barracks?
I never heard that name before, Captain.
Never heard the name, Captain.
That's strange. I'm certain he was sent here.
Maybe he's been moved since then. When was the last time you'd heard news of him?
In Serene, just before our departure. But that's been a couple of months.
If I may, Captain, should I have a word with the quartermaster?
That's right, Captain. He has a register with the affectations of every recruit in the Blue Silver Regiment. Anything else, Excellency?
That will be all.
At ease, soldiers.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for...
I've been looking for one of my recruits. Goes by the name of Raina. I would like for His Excellency to meet him.
Raina? I'm sorry, Kurt. I thought you'd been informed.
Informed about what?
He's dead. He was found, drowned in the port harbour day before yesterday. I was told he had too much to drink and fell in. I'm extremely sorry, Kurt. The young men drink more than they can handle when they're on leave.
That's bollocks. That lad isn't the sort to sully himself with drink. I don't believe it.
People change. When they're far from home, the lads have little else to do.
I still don't believe it.
Listen, you might as well go and ask the doctor down in the morgue. I might have misunderstood what was reported to me. Those doctors use such long words for simple things.
Excellent idea. At least you'll see it for yourself.
You're right. Let's go.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
I could ask more things about the recruit.
Hello, Your Excellence. What can I...
Where did you say that...
In the basement.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Well now, a visit. Can I help you with something?
Whatever is a Doctor of the Bridge Alliance doing in the barracks of the new Serene Coin Guard?
I was posted here from the University of Al-Sad, as per their agreement with the Guard.
Agreement? What sort of agreement?
The Guard requested dedicated doctors for the care of their troops. The University accepted under 2 conditions. That the doctors practice only in the territories of the Bridge or her allies, and that we have the privilege of examining all of their corpses, in the interest of anatomical study. These requests were made official thanks to the Agreement Charter, and I must say we have been able to increase our knowledge of anatomy immensely. Anything else?
We are here concerning the matter of Recruit Rayner.
Are you family or friends?
You could say that. I'm the one who recruited the lad.
I see. Well, what I can do is tell you what I can.
When was the body brought to you?
Day before yesterday, in the early morning.
Can you tell me anything about the circumstances?
All I know is what I was told by the fellows who brought the body to me. They said they'd spent the evening together at the tavern, that they'd had a great deal to drink. A horrid habit the soldiers all seemed to share.
Rayner was not a drinker.
Maybe not. All the same, he was drinking that night. He stepped outside for a moment and never came back in. His companions found him drowned in the bay early morn, and they brought him to me.
How then did he die, in your opinion?
He drowned. I'm sorry. It's regrettable. He was quite a young man.
Yeah, and his death makes no sense. He didn't drink, and he knew how to swim.
All the same, that's what happened. I greatly regret it.
Might we take a look at the body?
He doesn't sound like he's telling the truth.
I wouldn't recommend that. To see your friend in such a state.
I'm a soldier, Doc. I've seen a number of men in pieces. Let me see the young lad.
I regret, Captain. I cannot allow that.
I have as of yet to present myself. I'm Lady de Sardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants on Tirfredi. And as the title infers, I have the power to inspect this barracks and all that it contains. Therefore, I must insist.
I see. 1,000 pardons, Excellency. I should have recognized you and shown you respect. It's the body in the middle. Examine him if you must. But please be so kind as to not leave a mess after you.
This doesn't look like the body of young Rayner. This doesn't look like the body of young Rayner.
I don't have science.
This one is just a boy. His face is still locked in an expression of pain. Kurt, is this your recruit?
Yes, that's my Rayner. Poor kid. I should have left him with his family where he was.
We'll need to examine the body to learn more. Is that all right?
He's not the first young man I've seen with the lights gone from his eyes. Go on.
I'm no doctor, but this boy doesn't seem to have drowned at all. It
Good
looks
girl.
like he's been beaten. It's suspicious.
The boy I knew would never have drunk himself senseless to the point he'd fall into the bay. I'm telling you.
I believe you, Kurt. But if we want to prove it, we'll need to find more evidence.
Good girl. I'm glad you didn't annoy the mouse that was outside. Or you couldn't find the mouse that was outside. Whichever of those two things happens to be true. Yes, I know. Get in the blanket so you can sleep on top of me for a while. Yeah, I have to sit down first. There you go. No? Okay, maybe you'll come back. Search the area. There's only one thing to pick up. Forearms broken, lesions in the hand, broken ribs, and the skull is sunken. Yep. That sounds entirely like drowning. Dude, sure you had to know when I looked at them.
Excuse me, Doctor, but you owe us a few explanations. This boy did not die by drowning.
It is absolutely the cause of death, I assure you. The science of death is a complex art, and you are certainly not a doctor.
That is true, but you are. Do you recognize your own notes? Your writing is hard to read, but the word drowning never appears.
What an idiot. I should have burned those notes. I am truly sorry. I swear I have never, ever falsified a report before. But I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that? What are you talking about?
Two men, lieutenants, I believe, brought a body to me telling me the boy had drowned in an accident. I saw immediately this was a lie, but I did not push the matter. I began my examination, planning to submit my report to the quartermaster as per usual. But the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered and say that he had indeed drowned, or else.
Who were they?
I have no idea. I had never seen them before at the barracks. I guessed their rank by their uniforms.
What colours were they sporting?
None. They must have removed the emblems of their regiment. Listen, it's obvious that this boy was beaten repetitively, and that was the cause of death. I have no intention of suffering the same fate.
Have no fear, Doctor. We will make no mention of your name.
My condolences, Kurt. I'm truly sorry. I know the pain of losing a crew member.
Thank you, Vasco.
Hello, Your Excellency. What...
We have a situation, Manfred. Rainer didn't drown. The doctor falsified his report.
Good job not mentioning the doctor's name.
For his own life.
You have to be pulling me leg. Who bullied the crow face?
Lieutenants that he didn't recognize, alas, and who wore no regiment emblems.
Which regiment was Rainer assigned to? I would like to have a word with his commanding officer.
Let me have a look at the register. My memory isn't what it once was. Stab my heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out. Oh, if I catch the bastard that did that.
What mess was the boy into, Manfred? What could this be about?
Your lad was in the 6th or maybe the 11th, before being reassigned to who knows where.
Just like that? You out of everyone have to know where the recruits are assigned.
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reassigned all of a sudden at the drop of a hat. Each time I start complaining about it, I'm told they've changed regiments, and it's not my concern.
Something truly bizarre is going on here. I don't like this at all.
Let's try and discover which company he was stationed at before this mysterious reassignment.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
I need to get to the bottom of this mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool. Even if the lieutenants weren't stationed at these barracks, someone here must know where Rainer was assigned.
We should also go and check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Luna, you know you're not meant to do that. Hi.
day, soldier.
Good day, my lady.
De Sardet, legate of the congregation on Tir Fridi.
Captain Kurt.
Oh, excuse me, Excellency. I didn't know. Captain, I truly am sorry. At your service, my lady. Excellency.
Since you know who we are, present yourself, soldier.
Ah, yes, my lady. Recruit 2nd Class Alric, Blue Silver Regiment, 11th Company. At your service. Anything else?
You don't quite look like you've got the hang of all this. How long have you been in?
Is it that obvious?
It's quite normal for a new recruit.
I joined up 4 months ago. But at the beginning, we were on board ship, you see. I don't know if that really counts. I started exercises when we got to New Serene. But I'm making progress, they say.
And do you like it here?
I sure do. That's why I joined the Guard. To come here, to leave the continent. Know what I mean?
I do.
Anything else?
Here. You seem tired and a little on edge. A drink would do you some good.
It's just that I don't know if I'm allowed.
You're on leave, or you wouldn't be at the tavern. And why not?
Yes, but this is His Excellency's own bottle.
His Excellency's?
If I can.
Drink, I tell you.
Now then, why don't you tell us what you know about Raina?
Well, I didn't serve with him. Well, not really. We just crossed paths. He was leaving the 11th when I joined. Everyone said he was good, strong, and, followed orders. And then, poof. Lieutenant got this order, and he wasn't happy. And I mean really quite unhappy. And then Raina, he was gone. We never saw him again. We asked where he'd been sent, but the lieutenant didn't want to tell us. Said that it was none of our business. But you, he won't be able to say no to you. You should go and offer him a drink too.
Where can we find your lieutenant?
At the barracks.
Thank you. And watch yourself when leaving. Wouldn't want you to fall into the bay. That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Oh, I didn't actually intend to get that first time. I just figured that the guy by the door would be the first person to ask, but that's fine.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Could you tell me which company you serve?
The 11th, Excellency. Anything else?
What's your assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation on the island. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits and the patrol duty roster. Anything else?
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Raina.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Raina belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business is well guarded.
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
I know. But this story is dangerous, Captain.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, Speak to us. Don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes, of course. Raynor was indeed a member of my company, and an excellent recruit. But you already know that.
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Raynor wasn't the only man to have disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Raynor, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now. Anything else?
Are you certain you've not...
I've told you, go and see the...
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you. Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
What company do you serve?
The 6th, Excellency. Anything else?
To where are you assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony of the Congregation of Merchants on the island. We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry, we respect to the letter Congregation directives and standing orders. We avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
Tell me about the Phantom Regiment.
About what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Your Excellency.
Come now, Lieutenant. You do realize that the activities of this regiment are particularly suspicious. Secrets, threats, fabrications, and maybe even an assassination. This resembles more the pursuits of a criminal organization than the honorable coin guard. Am I to conclude that you are involved?
No. No. I assure you that isn't the case.
So then tell me what you know about the regiment.
I've seen the regiment. Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems. And our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, we were ordered to speak to no one about it under any circumstances. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking, talking to you about all this.
Have no fear. We understand. What was this operation?
An attack. A lightning strike. On a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like back-alley bandits.
I know. It really shakes up the honor code. The regiment is made up of young recruits, carefully chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Raynor isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
This isn't your doing.
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level. Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without his approval.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends that can certainly help us. And when I know where to smoke out these bastards, I'll go and have a few fiery words. If you were of a mind to accompany me, 2 of us would not be too many to make sure they settle their debts.
Let me know when you discover where they are to be found.
You can count on me.
Okay. Level 9 brilliant ones. You know what? Yeah, let's reset. Yeah, it turns out he'd better, if you want better swords, he'd use better agility. Not any of this strength stuff, which I thought was going to be one-handed, because one had blunt weapons. It appears to have given me the default starting equipment back again. Like, I've got 2 of the starting necklace now. Just kind of weird. The chance is better than having a skill in lockpicking, because I can equip the lockpicking when I need it. I'm not sure if it'd be worthwhile to increase my charisma again. Given my cape is giving me +1 charisma, I don't know if the stats can go to 4, if that makes sense. Right. Okay, so we have to progress the main quest in order to get Kurt's quest continued. So I can go away for now. We can't do the third challenge arena because we haven't got good enough gear for that yet. We'll level up, we'll go and try it again. Alright, let's try going this way. Come on, map. Let's venture out from the city.
Greetings! Do you so? Where should I drop you?
Thanks,
10
but I'd
gold.
rather walk.
Nah, I'm good. Oh, I don't have high enough lockpicking to do that. Can I get back up there? I can't. That isn't the best. That was kind of weird because normally it give you a prompt to hold X to descend if you have to drop down from somewhere. On that occasion, just decided to drop me with no fanfare.
Hello, Your Excellency.
You're very chipper for working in a mine.
Your Excellency, it is an honor.
I thought I'd be able to find a way out of there, but apparently not. Wish I had a jump button. Oh, there's just an invisible wall there. That's a little bit disappointing. I mean, I get it, it's the edge of the playable area near the cliff anyway, but still. Put the invisible wall at the edge of the cliff.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Alright, Win. Get yourself comfortable. Oh, such worthwhile loot. Still, we should get a good bit of XP from them. There's not a lot to find in these open world areas, such as got some plants. Two hours, 24 minutes. Cool. Sure. Ah, alright. Great. Okay, I want you back in.
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Vasco can come back out. Nope. Let's move from team. Add to team. It's nothing personal, Vasco. It's just she's got a healing spell, which means I don't die as much. Guard doublets could be useful at some point. You don't need the sailor's coat just now. I don't use any of these science things. We'll keep a couple in case they're useful or something. It's doing 115 more damage and has 30% more stun, but doesn't have the fire damage. Still not getting damage though, isn't it? Nah, I'll keep my money for now. I'll find better stuff, I think. None of this stuff seems worth investing any money on. Not at the moment, anyway. I really could use more health potions. I can afford a couple. Game, don't tell me I can travel to my destination because it's loaded and then give me a loading screen. That's just pure show. Pretty big area. Let's try going right here. Also, assume the game is auto-saving whenever I load into a new screen. That'd be a sensible thing for it to do, right? Yeah, good job, lads. Can we even hunt these things? Is it worthwhile? Some weather, so not really worth it then. Also, the only reason I caught up to it was because it was stuck in place running against a rock. Well, let's just ignore that part. This game's a bit janky. I had a bunch of those bears that we've murdered before. Beast essence. Keep us more north and see what this question mark is, I guess. Okay, so setting these up as patch drop points. Switch, change time of day, that kind of stuff. So it's probably worth a while to find all the question marks on the area, isn't it? Okay, so that turkey dropped some loot that then disappeared before I could pick it up. That was nice. I'm sure it was something incredibly important, but still. I don't understand why sometimes it just picks everything up automatically and other times it asks me to confirm I want to pick up everything. It always seems to be materials, so it's not related to like weight or value or something. At least as far as I can tell. Hi.
Halt. Entering this camp is strictly forbidden.
Ghost Camp Recruit.
We're leaving.
Hey Kurt, I think I found the ghost camp that you were looking for.
Do you need something?
You seemed really attached to Raina.
He brought some memories back. I was a bit like him at his age. I felt responsible for his well-being. After all, I recruited him. Why? Don't tell me you're jealous of this poor kid.
You seemed so furious about what happened to him that I wondered if there'd been something more between you two.
Never. You really think I could have taken advantage of the weakness of a kid I was responsible for? I thought you knew me better than that. Anything else?
Oh.
You told me that you enlisted at a very young age.
Some, yes.
Why don't you tell me about your...
There isn't much to tell. You know what I mean. I think I remember you making eyes at some dandy not so long ago.
Oh, Kurt.
Please. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Load. Exploration autosave. Yep, let's load that one. Didn't really mean to sabotage my relationship with Kurt that badly. Didn't want to hurt you, Gaston. Also, I can't talk to Gaston about the thing you were looking for, which we found. Was the people standing outside that have the name of Ghost Camp Recruit. Intact heart. Can I know these guys into fighting me?
Entering this camp.
Very well, soldier.
Halt. Entering this.
Very well, soldier.
Kurt,
Green
this
blood,
is
my friend.
literally...
You need something.
You seemed
He brought some after all.
Not at all. I wondered if you ever...
Not really. But never. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Okay, so we didn't get any positive rep, but we didn't lose rep either, so that works. Also, that's the ghost camp. They even have a name of Ghost Camp Recruits, Kurt. Come on. You could have even just called them Camp Recruits. I'm getting so many crafting materials now I can't really use them for anything at the moment. Hopefully they'll be really useful later on when I need 7 billion of them or something. I say it's really refreshing to be able to play a game like this where you don't have a stamina meter. You just gotta go ham on them. And Jewels and Tech Hearts are worth a couple bucks. 50 to 200, we're fine. Just keep exploring up this way, I guess. Those things had a bit more health. Sneak level 2 intuition.
Can't do that.
Okay, that's another path into the ghost camp. What's that? Skill alter. Okay, because I was going to say I don't see an icon for it. But sure. That's one would be a talent point, but sure. Skill point, skill point. Gloomy Lair. Sure, if I manage to get to level 9, I might take a point in intuition and see if I can sneak into that base. Or if I get there, I'm just like, we've no reason to sneak into this base. I'd also like to point out that I've heard from people's reviews that this game apparently isn't very open world. And I have to say I'm not really sure what they mean by that, because this seems pretty open to me. A variety of corridors leading into open areas, with a variety of things to find, enemies to fight, treasures and whatnot. You know, sure it's not Skyrim, but not everything has to be Skyrim. Oh. You look big and tough. Save.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
One bit of armor, sure. That's kind of fair. I should have given them the poison resistant things they're selling. Oh hell. She can't wear a hat. Alright, sure. What even hit me there? As far as I can tell, they're just flying forward.
To get dicey. Heal yourself quickly.
Yeah, I stood up and died. I think I get poisoned when I get knocked down, and then I die before I stand up. I'm not 100% sure. It's kind of hilarious how quickly things go from like fighting those bears in the cave, which barely even hurt me, to these things just three-shot you and can knock you down to make sure you can't heal or move away.
Things are about to get dicey.
Oh yeah, I'm poisoned, see? My health is going down before I could stand up. And that poison effect was remarkably strong. Hang on. There's an invisible wall here, too. Like, there's just a gap between trees. Why would there be an invisible wall there? Well, that's true. There's got to be a trap, right? Or not? Sure.
I need a bit of practice.
The hell are these things? They got 700 armor.
Things are about to get dicey.
Yeah, once you get their armor off them, they're not so bad. Where did Siora go?
I'm wounded. I need help.
Game. Why is it disengaging? Why did it get its health and armor back? You're telling me its rolling attacks carried it outside of its own aggro zone, and then despite the fact I was actively engaged in combat with it, it disengaged to get all its health back to return back to its spawn. That's not good design. I did not like that one bit. Alright, let's get a better intuition. Let's see if we can go back through that canyon we found. We needed 2 intuition. After we get intuition maxed out, then we will start getting lockpicking, so we can actually open all those chests we've been finding. Yep, definitely needed to have intuition to get through that canyon.
Stop! Nobody's allowed.
Very well, soldier.
Well, that was a waste of a skill point, kinda. I suppose having intuition is going to help it with dialogue options down the line, but still. for backstabbery. Oh, we can always return to the campfire we just found out. Teardrop the Blacklands. Okay.
Desarde. I'd like to know more about my family. I need to know what became of them. Could you accompany me to see Lady Mirange? I'm afraid that without you, she may refuse to give me any information.
All right, Vasco. Let's go.
Wow. Maybe I should be going for the two-handed stuff. Oh, and plus I got plenty of money now. I could just buy this for Kurt. He doesn't have enough agility to. Well, never mind then. Great, more of those flappy demons. Oh. I guess I'm not supposed to approach from this direction. I pressed X to talk to this lady. And nothing happened. Okay, that's a little weird. Alright, Morange.
Good day, Lady Morange. Do you remember me?
Of
My
course,
orange.
Lady de Sardet, isn't it? I hope that you and your cousin have grown to like it here, but I have little reason to believe you have paid me a visit to exchange civilities. Can I be of service?
We would like to have some information regarding an important family, the Darcys.
Well, I could tell you many things about them, but I suppose that you want to know something in particular?
Are there any members of this family on the island?
Indeed, Bastien Darcy, the son of the family, has been in New Serene for some time. Last I heard about it, he was doing business, but that doesn't help in knowing where he is. The Darcys' first attempt at establishing themselves on this island wasn't very fruitful, but I seem to recall that since then the son has found a competent associate who's been working here for a long time.
Perfect. Could you tell us where to find her?
Of course. Ask for a Madame Clerc near the warehouses on the port. That's where she normally is. I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Do not worry, madam. Their name was simply mentioned in some business discussions. We are thinking about becoming associates. We would like to know more about them to form an opinion.
If you ask me, you should forget this idea, Your Excellency. Their son is a poor business partner.
Why do you say that?
I do not mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to form your own opinion.
Well, thank you for your help, madam.
Can I help you with any other matter?
My lady.
Come closer, good people.
Sorry, was he saying the cure? Or is the wine guy, isn't it? Liqueur, not the cure. Thought for a second, is that Charlatan back? He's like, how? I murdered him. We're having rest in Serene. Ah, this person who I tried to talk to before and couldn't.
Can I help you? Are you here to do business?
Are you Madame Clerc?
We would like to meet with your associate, Mr. Darcy.
Bastien? I don't know where he is. I can't say that he often graces us with his presence.
You don't have the slightest idea where he is?
I am not his caretaker, you know.
You don't seem to hold him in high regard.
Listen, my relationship with my associate is no one else's concern. And if you didn't come to do business, well,
We must find him. This man you can see by my side is his brother.
Do not insult my intelligence. I know that the Darcys only have one son, alas.
You can see the Naught's tattoos on his face, can't you? And a merchant like you must surely know about the Naught's recruiting process.
So it is true. The Darcys gave away one of their children. I find it hard to believe. He was supposed to go to Hikmet to deal with one of our clients, but I didn't receive any news from him after his departure. And given his tendency to get himself into impossible situations, I didn't try to get any.
Who is this client?
His name is Ferrat. You'll find him in the Alchemist District.
Ferhat.
I'll write this down.
You think something may have happened to him there?
His mission wasn't very complicated. He had to pay for a valuable shipment and take charge of it. With Bastion, anything is possible.
Thank you, madam.
Poison on my blade. And let's go!
Pickles is snoring. Actually quite a nice next guy. Howdy, fellas. It can be way more finicky than it needs to be to actually pick things up. Scorpion's Sting. I guess it poisons slightly. I suppose it's a better backup weapon than the other thing, isn't it? But it's also a lot lighter. It's not that much heavier. Maybe I should be able to use long blades. Even with having this 25% better loot chance, we're not finding much in the way of decent loot, are we? Once you unlock fast travel between campfires, what is the point of the caravans? Maybe it takes less in-game time if you have to get somewhere fast? I don't think I need to bother sneak attacking these things anymore. Alright. You know what? I got over $1,000 now. Maybe I can't afford to get a Major's two-handed sword. Because I can give it a go myself, and if I don't like it, I can always give it to Kurt. To 360 physical damage. Yeah, that's just better. And I keep the Alchemist Rapier on my second. It's doing double the damage. Must be a much heavier attack. Also, it sells for $58. It costs 300. That sounds about right. Takes half of my Fury Bar for an attack. Can I actually craft anything worse to have level 1 crafting? Kind of seems like I might as well put something in there. It only costs iron ore, and I got tons of it. I need refined iron ore and a higher crafting level anyway, which I'm not going to have, so. Sorry, why not? Just have to readjust. Do more armor damage, more regular damage, more stun, or more fury. Stun's really, really high. 8 is not that much of a difference. So yeah, like 2% more fury gen is not much at all. 20% extra damage on 400 is not much at all. And 8 more percent stun is not much at all. 10 more armor damage is like a third extra, so let's go with that. Is it the same thing? Fury, stun, physical, armor. Sure, just give it more armor damage. And the high end stuff needs pure. Which, fun enough, I can make one of. Just straight up more armor damage. Straight up more physical damage. Straight up more stun. Yeah, more stun and more fury generation is not the worst thing. It kind of seems like you want to just go all in on armor damage, honestly. Hey, at least that's made that better. You can't use fury, so there's no point leaving that on there, is there? Ah, we'll get my better weapon. Sure, you may as well have that. Since you're using poison enemy vessel. Let's save, because we haven't hard saved in a while. Especially if we're going into combat with a new, untried weapon type. Getting murdered the first time you use a two-handed sword would be vaguely embarrassing. Okay. So our objective is in the store and laboratory, which is in the far north. So that means we're going to go right, and we're going to explore this area as much as we can first. Ah, perfect.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Your armor will no longer protect you.
Much slower attack speed. Oh, I died. I'm kind of glad I saved, really. See, these things don't have skulls above their head, which suggests I should be able to take them on. They kill me in 2 hits, which suggests that I shouldn't be trying to take them on.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Yeah, this swings very, very slow, but it hits very, very hard. It fury shreds armor too. It's got to be more careful about picking my hits instead of spamming with the rapier. It breaks armor like nothing. I imagine if I had a hammer, I'd be even better at breaking armor, but this seems sufficient. I should probably just equip better armor. Yeah, I'm still using the pre-order bonus stuff for the bonus to loot chance. And honestly, the loot I'm finding is terrible, so it's probably not helping that much. Are these bad guys?
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Why were they just standing around?
Move away.
I killed that person without even aiming at them. Oh boy, getting shot is bad. Yeah, I can't need to get better. Oh, since we're at camp, instead of wasting a health potion, which costs money, you know. Sleep until dusk. I'm looking at the map, it doesn't even look like there's anything in this direction, so what are these guys guarding? Ah, more of these flying nuisances. Well, doing a regular attack stun these things now, so that makes that a bit easier. Just have to make sure I hit them before they hit me. There's nothing over here. I kind of wish you could fast travel back to camps, but I kind of wish you could fast travel easier in general. They've gone for the Witcher 3 style of having to be at a particular place to be able to fast travel. I can understand why, it just kind of sucks sometimes. It really does seem like if there's no map marker there's no point in going there. That kind of puts paid to the notion of exploring, really. I guess you get some XP for exploring, but, you know, for murdering things.
What's your destination, milady?
Just into town. I'm an emissary of the congregation, and I'm here to discuss matters with your governor. Why the checkpoint?
We've got orders to verify all comings and goings. The roads are becoming dangerous. Do you have anything particular to report?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
That's just
Good
Kurt's
travels,
voice
milady.
actor again. I thought I heard him talking earlier, but I wasn't sure. But yeah, that was definitely Gaston again. It's not even a named outpost, it's just outposts. Sick bay, more like dead bay. I'll keep going north, I guess. Oh yeah, I sometimes forget to mention it. I have my second screen app on if you guys have any questions about this game. I played it for about 6 or 7 hours now. So most of those question marks are inside the city walls.
Halt! Your names, titles, and business at hand.
Lady de Sardet, emissary of the congregation of merchants on Tir Fradee. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
Your papers seem to be in order. Welcome to Hikmet, Your Excellency.
I forgot to pass the outpost, lads. Surely. Oh yeah, we have a house here too. Alchemist, eh?
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the vanguard of progress.
Your Excellency, welcome. You will not, and always.
Where do your wares come from?
Most come straight from the continent. That's still where but others are also.
Do you actually have anything worthwhile? Kind of better weapons for what I give them to the lads, but it's not as good as the stuff at the travelling camp. We should just get better armour. Give up this good chance. Plus the science. Much less good armour. However, having one in science would be pretty handy to have as a disguise, etc. Yep, that's it. Make sure I can't actually see the cape. Good job, game. Potion against burns. Sure, it's a quest item. I might need it at some point.
Fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of... Greetings. I have all the potions. We also sell ingredients.
He's got some guns. He sells a lot of potions. I'm glad you got a bunch of good potions. Yeah, I just need to get some health potions, thanks. I'll get 6. I'm unlikely to need another 8 sleeping potions, am I? I can just buy crafting materials. Nice.
I was honored by your visit. Please come back whenever you want.
Sorry, just for reference here. Dr. Azali's secret laboratory. Maybe not the sort of thing you should be able to see on the map when you first arrive in a place. I mean, the door won't open because it won't open until you're supposed to go there for a quest, because that's how all of the doors in this game work, and that they're all locked until you need to go in them. But still. Sup?
If you come to do business, you should go upstairs. I am but a poor underling.
Hello, sir. Is this the house of the man called Farad?
Hi, Pickle.
What can I do for you?
We're searching for Mr. Darcy. He was supposed to come here to do business.
Yes.
Do you need to go for a
Yes, he
pee?
did come here, but I don't know where he is.
You can see I've got a wood on my lap.
Our exchange did not exactly go as planned. And if you are his associate, or a member of his family, know that you owe me a large sum of money.
How so?
Well, this Darcy fellow came here to take the shipment, and he was supposed to deliver me a
Sorry,
promissory note.
Which never arrived, I imagine.
I'm afraid I have to stand up.
How could you let him leave with your merchandise without payment?
It's okay though.
Well, he's the son of a very
It's okay.
well-known family. I did not deem it necessary to try and obtain more guarantees.
What if something happened to him?
Nothing happened.
Oh,
At least
or
I
not.
don't think so. Why should that concern me? I'm not his brother. He owes me money, and I do not have the slightest idea of where he might be.
I suspect that you are not telling us everything.
Oh, and then Pickle.
Come on. If you have not come to repay his debt, leave me alone so I can work in peace.
Sorry about that, Luna. How much was his debt? Can I not talk to him about his debt? I mean, I've got quite a bit of money.
Greetings. If you have come to do business, head upstairs, if there's any business left to do.
Why'd you say that?
They haven't been paying me, and I've had to work with cheap ingredients for weeks.
What do you do here exactly?
I create and prepare complex potions. Not simple health potions, but
That's right, you have to.
subtle things.
And if I'm not mistaken, things are not going the way you would want them to.
The boss has always been difficult, but ever since he got ripped off, it has been a living hell. I work using leftovers thrown away by all the other alchemists, while listening to him screaming at me and everyone else all day. This is no way to live.
Have you heard of a man called Bastian Darcy?
It would be difficult not to. His name is the only thing my boss talks about. Apparently, he did not pay for one of our shipments and still left with the goods. And now my boss makes me work twice as much to compensate for his losses. With ingredients I wouldn't even feed to a pig.
And what did your boss do?
Well, he spent every waking hour cursing his name. That's how I learned about it.
How can a brilliant, conscientious alchemist keep working here? I am certain that any great laboratory in town would welcome you with open arms. So why continue protecting your employer?
Oh, you're right. Anywhere is better than here. My boss did not only curse the name of the man you're looking for, he also hired some thugs to find him and our shipment.
Interesting. I think we may need to have a few words with your employer.
If you could also tell him that I am resigning, then I won't need to go upstairs.
You again. You may not know where he is, but you did everything you could to find him, didn't you?
What do you mean?
Does this document ring a bell? You hired some debt collectors to find Mr. Darcy.
How dare you rummage through my belongings?
You could have taken legal action and retrieved what you were owed, but you sent some killers instead.
I doubt the governor would approve. Do you want us to tell him about it?
No. But please, understand me. The Darcy family is on the continent. It would take months for them to reply to my complaint. What other solution was there? My shop will not survive this.
Tell us who these debt collectors are, and we'll take care of it.
They loiter in an alleyway of ill repute, not far from here, in the Science District.
That's what I feared. Probably a bunch of cutthroats. If Bastian survives...
If he survives, remind him of what he owes me.
I'm glad I had points in charisma to make the alchemist, you know, give up his job.
Everything I know. I must go back to work now.
You mean the work that you just said you were going to quit? There's a little bit of inconsistency here. Yes, a little bit of inconsistency. I thought I was going to climb over that wall. Apparently I thought wrong. Also, when did I get a point in science? I didn't think I put on that new cape, did I? Oh, I did put on the alchemist outfit, right.
We'll make you dance, land dwellers.
All these blue bloods, they aren't worth tuppence.
Let's see if you can ward off this
All
fight.
these blue bloods, they aren't worth tuppence.
Okay, big blades are kind of ridiculous. More damage, sure. Was that not the debt collectors? That kind of felt like the debt collectors.
Have mercy! Have mercy! I will repay everything, I swear. Hey, you! Leave this man alone!
What do you want? No one asked you for your opinion, so get lost.
Maybe he's friends with the weakling.
Maybe. In any case, it seems like he wants to share his fate.
You think I'm afraid? I've fought uglier people than you.
Vasco, let me try to take care of this. How much money are we talking about? You're here to collect a debt, right?
Between what he owes our client and our commission, it's a hefty sum. But if you want to pay in his stead, my lady, please do.
$200?
Here, take this and leave.
Thank you, my lady. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Come on, we'll leave you with your weakling.
I hope I never cross paths with you again.
Thank you for your intervention. I thought these brutes would kill me.
Don't mention it. It's only natural.
But how did you end up in such a situation?
Oh, I'm certain someone like you, who belongs to high society, will understand. There is a game table here that is attended by the best of the aristocracy. I lost the money I owed to that merchant while playing there. And since I got out with a few other debts, I had to leave the merchandise as repayment as well. But that's a mere trifle that my father would have paid for without thinking twice. I never would have thought that someone would send these types of brutes after me. What a lack of tact. In any case, I am extremely grateful to you. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Captain Vasco. Naught and sea given. It was a pleasure, sir. Desarde, can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
I don't want to romance Vasco. I wanted to talk to him in case I could say, like, hey, how come you didn't tell your brother who you were?
Thank you, Desarde.
My pleasure. But why didn't you tell him who you were?
But I did tell him. I was stupid. I resented everyone, and you even more, for the life I didn't get to live. You had it all, everything I thought I was entitled to. But after seeing Bastion, I realized that in the end, I was exactly who I wanted to be. A naught, and a proud one at that.
I'm glad to hear it. No more regrets?
No more regrets. And I certainly don't regret not being called Leandra Darcy.
Friendly. Friendship bonus of intuition. That means I have level 3 intuition. Do I? Yeah. I thought I did, but it looks like that's locked for some reason. Like, I have one natural point in this. Maybe not allowed to have +2 to a skill? Something the game could do with maybe explaining better? Sure, more damage with long blades, that sounds great. Mowing attack would be the L2 Fury thing, is it? I am not sure. Cool. One attribute point to spend as well. Sure, let's keep getting more Fury. More physical damage, more agility. I want to be able to hold the biggest, baddest sword and hit things the hardest. Okay, I think I'm going to call it here for the night. There's a couple of things I need to Google before I play this more. One of which is if that talent isn't active because of the fact that you can only get +1 to a skill, not +2. I need to find out if I put another point into Charisma, does it actually have an effect, or would it just waste the +1 from the cape? That's things I need to Google. For now, since we're in this town, we could go and do the main quest, I guess, but I kind of want to keep exploring a bit more. And just get all the fast travel stuff out of the way, so when I actually start doing quests I can just go bish, bash and bosh straight there to where I need to go to. Sure, might as well fast travel back to where we were before we fast forward to see the important mission to do. So if I take Vasco out and bring Sierra in, I assume that means I don't get that intuition point anymore. It's not in the party. Correct. But yeah, see, it was still locked, even though I had the extra point. Weird. God, I can barely even remember where we were exploring now. We haven't explored these roads. We haven't explored all of the short tall ones. We haven't explored all of the black ones. Right, let's go back here. And then next time we play, we'll try and explore that area to the full. You get endurance if we actually have better equipment. Kind of better boots. Kind of. You're okay, Pickle. Winner's up on the couch. Right, let's have a look at the map. Yeah, okay, so we partially explored this. Villager's Home, Donegade Valans Abode. Okay. It's not the area I was exploring when I got past this. It doesn't seem like it. Well, it's fine. It's an area we can explore when we come back to it anyway. For now, that's going to do us. Thanks for watching. I'm not sure when I'm next going to be playing this. I've got things to do tomorrow, a fair bit of cleaning and tidying to do, and also the Return of the Obra Dinn comes out tomorrow, which I'm going to be picking up, assuming I have enough credit left in my account for it. So yeah, hopefully be on for a bit in the afternoon anyway. Then be busy over the weekend and be on again Sunday night. So in the meantime, thanks for watching.